Well, hello, friends and soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our Daily Chakra energy reading, and today is Saturday, Super Saturday, August 5th of 2023. So, happy Saturday to all of you out there. I hope that you are also well. Happy birthday to any Leos that are celebrating their birthdays this weekend. Yeah, I hope that all is well. So all of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear the message. So if your guides have led you here, your spirit, your ancestors, your higher self, the divine, or even if someone has shared this video with you and you decided to watch it, then there is a message here for you. So let's get into the chakra energies. So I think I'm going to start, excuse me, I think I'm going to start mentioning more and more that if we receive an affirmation and it stands out to you, it resonates deeply within your soul, then feel free to write that affirmation down. Keep it for yourself and repeat it each day until you start to truly see the difference in your life with that particular affirmation. So, whichever affirmation it is. So that's why I recommend watching the weekly reviews. The weekly review will be posted tomorrow. But yeah, take a look at the weekly reviews and see which affirmation stands out to you the most. And affirmation or affirmations, plural, and work with those energies if you need to. So, our energy for today has popped out. And so, yeah. So, whatever you feel guided to do, trust your intuition because, your intuition is always speaking to you, even if, maybe it could even be speaking to you through me. So, there we go, focus. So our affirmation for today is for the auric field of the mental body. The healing symbol, card number 17. I lovingly and gratefully accept each of my thoughts as an opportunity for healing and development. I lovingly and gratefully accept each of my thoughts as an opportunity for healing and development. So, are your thoughts helping towards your development and your healing? I feel with this that we are being guided to guide our thoughts in the way of our healing. So, our healing and development. So, I know that we tend to have a lot of brain chatter and, those types of stuff going on through our mental body. And each of our thoughts, we can lovingly accept them, but we are being guided to make them more about our healing and development is what I'm feeling with this. So, a story about healing. So I've been taking Lily, my little dog, on. I pulled out my skates. So I have been taking her skating around the block just to get her some more exercise because there are some times when we're walking and she just wants to run and I'm like, no, I can't keep up. So I started skating with her probably like a couple days ago. Um, so yesterday we were going in an opposite direction. And so when I am skating, I have like my knee pads on and I had my wrist guards on. And yeah, because like just something I was like, I gotta have these like knees and like wrist guards. So we were coming around the corner and we were on the sidewalk and the sidewalk was uneven. Yeah. Perfect storm of, and I saw myself like totally fall and then I totally fell. And like so as I fell, look at I scraped my knuckle there. So that's really like what happened was I got my little knuckle scrape. But I don't know, like it felt really good. Like I don't know even how to explain it. It felt good in the way because all I could think about was how I am here to experience just all things in this body, and falling is one of those things as well. And so like I had fell, and Lily like comes and turns around and like is like jumping on me like, what are you doing? and like I didn't even realize that I had like started bleeding from like that I had even like scraped myself, because usually my wrist guards cover there, but yeah. So yeah, so I don't know why I was guided to tell that story. I guess because of the healing. And so yeah, so from that I started thinking about just how it's going to heal, and accepted that everything happens for a reason, and that I am here to experience things like that, and that it's nothing that is like not meant to happen or like wrong or anything like that or scary. It's just part of the experience. And I used to play roller derby, and so I'm not afraid of falling at all. It kind of just, it was like almost like it gave me so much energy, and I just felt so good afterwards. I don't know. So yeah, I guess most people wouldn't say that, but it felt so good for me to fall and get back up. And I feel that that's what sometimes we are being guided to look at, and to know that sometimes it does feel really good. Well, I mean, depending who you are. Like, the falling and getting up is a process that feels really good. So here we go. Let's finally read this. Okay. I lovingly and gratefully accept each of my thoughts as an opportunity for healing and development. Meaning, if you divide your complex thinking process into good and bad thoughts, you are just limiting yourself unnecessarily. Simply allow yourself to think anything and everything. This will open up an enormous creative potential within you and make room for the healing mechanism of self cleansing within you. Don't let yourself be talked into believing you are not allowed to have certain thoughts because they could harm others. If it were that simple to damage things with our thoughts, then many politicians, business bosses, and military leaders would have been long would have long been dead 1,000 times over. In other words, if each thought became reality, every human being would wishes others well would become a great healer in the blink of an eye. Oh my goodness. Every human being, I'm going to say, that wishes others well would become a great healer in the blink of an eye. However, the reality is fortunately not quite as simple and superficial. So the more you listen to half-conscious ideas, intuitions, and associations, the more creative you will become, and the more of your creative potential you can use. Healing stone, selenite, copper metal, fragrance essence, pine, and the Bach flower is chestnut bud. So, yeah, we're being guided to allow our thoughts to yeah, bring us healing and development. So it says don't limit your thoughts, which they definitely never should be limited, but to accept all of our thoughts and to love them and to just allow ourselves to be expanded. Same as like when I felt like I could have taken it to a good or, like made it seem like it was a bad thing, but it definitely wasn't because I felt so good afterwards. And so it's definitely about our perception, and it's definitely getting to the point where we realize that there is nothing that is good or, well, there's nothing that is necessarily bad or good. Is simply our, everything is neutral, and it's simply our reaction to the thing that we are thinking, or the thing that's happening to us, or etc. So I lovingly and gratefully accept each of my thoughts as an opportunity for healing and development. That is what we are being guided to for this super Saturday. I hope that you all found something that you resonate with in this message today. And if you did, then please remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you would like to receive daily messages. So, thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one.